Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing on this lovely day? That's not what I wanted to happen. um, well, honestly, this is perfect. I love it. Let's just keep it like this for the entire game. How's that sound? um, anyways, hello, Crazy Biker Bro. Hello, Communist, and hello, Zach. How's everyone doing today? And Mumu. Hi, Mumu. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. We're gonna be playing. Well, actually, first before I say anything, can anybody hear any difference, or am I just crazy? Hmm. Let me know. Do I sound better? Do I sound worse? Do I? I don't know. I don't know. My mic might be quieter. I don't know. Well, anyways, I got a new microphone. I don't know if anyone can tell. I don't really care if anyone can tell. But yes. Uh, I don't know. It sounds similar but better. I guess that's good. I don't know. I really don't know. And I've been trying to figure out if this game's music is copyrighted, but oh no, it's not saying anything. Um, Well, everything's copyrighted, but I don't know if it's DMCA. Do 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 do. It's dark. Yes, I don't have any game up yet. Speaking of, isn't well? Oh, there you go. My PNG was showing up all over the screen. I mean, I guess that's not a problem, but you guys might enjoy just having me completely on the screen. I don't know. Um, blah 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 blah. You know what? Who cares? We're doing it. I will wait 2 minutes though before the ads people get back because there is an opening scene that is fun and I want you to see it. Um, so I shall wait. Do 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 do. So while we're waiting, I'll read the description of the game. Um, Los Angeles, 1996. Honor Mizrahi, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, was just an actress on a hit TV detective show. But when her boss ends up dead just minutes after he fires her, she finds herself starring in her own murder mystery, teaming up with Scout, a reconnaissance bot thrown away after a mysterious incident. She sets out to clear her name, and a new detective duo is born. Sounds fun. So let's do it. Define later for Phasma later. Um. Also, how's the volume of game in me? And also, I guess as soon as I finish this game. Is that better? Probably. There. I think that should do it. Okay. Thanks. Hello, Thermal, and hello, everyone. Yeah. Um, Crab Brave. Thank you for the Crab Brave, Thermo. I don't have a save.
I was driving down the road the other day,
no.
and I was in my van, and this dang deer just jumped out in front of my van, and I didn't even know what was going on, because I don't know if I swerve, then I might go off the road and hit a snowdrift, and I was just trying to pick up Jimmy from soccer, and I didn't ask for that deer to go out in the middle of the road. If I hit the deer, then I got that on my mind all day, and I gotta clean off my car, and there's possible dents. But then, you know, you gotta think about if you swerve, they tell you not to do that in traffic class. And I was late to pick Jimmy up, and he's like, Mom, you're late, and he's just, you know, nagging at me the whole rest of the day, and it's all because of this dang deer.
I missed dialogue I was supposed to read because of that, the dang deer. He said something about he can't see and he's gonna run diagnostics or something like that. Is this Sudoku? No. The clues on the side of the grid tell you which squares to fill in. Once you've filled in the right squares, you'll complete the image. See how this row has a 5 written here? That means the 5 connected squares in this row should be filled in. Since there are 5 squares in a row in total, that means they all should be filled. Let's fill these in now. Okay. Yay. Great. See how the clue there went great? That means you followed the clue correctly. Now, we're going to introduce the other important part of the image, reconstruction puzzle, marking squares that must be empty. Take a look down at this column. The clue 1 means that only one square in this column should be filled in. Because one square is already filled in, the other is... I don't care. What? Okay, what do you want me to do? I get it, only one is supposed to... But, hello? Maybe I should have read what it was saying. I don't... What is it? What am I... Hello? Help. I can't do anything else, so... I don't know. Hello, game. Because this is supposed to be marked. Yeah, but I know it said something about creating an image, but like I can't do anything else. Besides clicking these ones. Oh. That's what it wanted me to do. Wait, that one has to be that. Yeah. Okay, whatever. It's an arrow. Wow, amazing. This game's about a girl who got accused for murder of her boss, and you have to solve these puzzles to figure everything out. Let's look at a really useful technique called overlapping. This row has a clue of 4. Remember, that means 4 connected squares should be filled in. Given there are 4 connected squares and only 5 possible spaces, that means there are only 2 possible places this group could go. Look at the 3 squares in the middle of the row. Notice no matter where we place this group, these 3 squares are always filled. That means we can safely... Okay. Wow. This is overlapping, working out which squares will always be filled in or always empty regardless of where the group goes. Let's try a few more examples. Look at this row. This row only has 3 connected squares, which means there are 3 possible positions it could be in. Even in this situation, there's an overlapping square, the one in the middle of the row. Fill it in now. Okay. Is this just going to be an upwards arrow? No. Notice how this row has 2 number clues, which this means that this row has 2 groups, one of 3 connected squares, and one that is just a single square. Groups must be separated by at least 1 blank space. So for example, in this instance, it must go in 3 squares, at least 1 blank square, and then 1 final square. Given that there are only 5 squares in the row, there's only 1 possible layout that will fit here. Fill in the highlight. Yeah. We can do more overlapping in this column. Given that we already have 1 of the squares filled in, there are only now 2 possible places this group could go. And 1 more overlapping square. Did you notice that in this previous case, the last square will never be filled in? Crossing out squares that you know must be empty is crucial as filling them in. So let's do that now. It could have been the other way around, yeah. On the subject of crossing things out, notice how the last column has been completed already by following other crews. Yeah. Excellent work. So with that being said, this 3 has to go here. And then this. So then that's done. This. What the hell is that? It's a cat. I made a cat. Or a dog. It looks more like a cat.
Way to go, superstar!
This guy is very corrupted. Thank you, I am a superstar.
I always come back.
Where am I? Accessing memory. 85% memory corruption? How? What happened? I should try and find a way out. Oh, it's a garbage bag. He's a garbage. Wait, does that mean that this is a garbage dump? Maybe. Did someone throw me away? Trash. I am trash. Completed rows are automatically crossed out. Normal. Several hours later.
Ten hours later.
Remember when we all used to watch those Among Us variants where the guy just screamed Among Us guy? Yeah. I'm fine if it doesn't tell me if I made a mistake. And that's how I discovered the missing murder weapon. It was inside the butler all along. It was definitely Miss Terry. Miss Terry did it, guys. Case solved. I could just stop playing. I'll just stop playing now. I solved the case. My god, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I couldn't have done it without your help, Detective Oates. After all, someone had to distract that swarm of bees. Haha, you're right. We make a great team. It's lucky we I can't. It's lucky we were in the neighborhood. We'll always be where we're needed, Oates, because wherever there's murder, there's Miss Terry. Hut. That's the last of the reshoots, everyone. Great work. Enjoy your summer break, okay? Ugh, thank God for that. I hate reshoots. My voice acting is very emotional. I know, right? I'm amazing. Like, I already nailed it the first time. It's not my fault if I'm surrounded by a bunch of talentless idiots. Oh god, she's a bitch. Her name is Becky, too. This is what Becky did it before she died. If you don't know, Becky is a bitch. And she's also a demon. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry, Honor. You're not an idiot. Honor, can I see you in my office real quick? Sure. I'll be right there. Another meeting with this showrunner? I wish he paid that much attention to the real talent around here. Better run along now. Keep it together, Honor. 4 months until next season. 4 months before you can talk to her. You have to talk to her again. Thanks, Becky. Hope you have a great summer. Ugh, look at my face. Hope you have a great summer. Ugh, what a suck-up. Hippo said, and just like that, this game is now canon in the Shodiverse. Okay. Great. Please come in. How's it going? Your wife doing okay? My wife? Yeah, she's fine. Listen, I puts fingers together. This is hard. This is the boss, right? And according to the description of the game, he ends up dead and she gets fired. So I guess this is the conversation. It's not spoilers because it's in the fucking description. What's going on, Blake? You know you can tell me anything. It's about your contract. My contract? I don't understand. I wish there was something I could do, but... Wait. Are you firing me? This isn't what I wanted. You're the showrunner, Blake. Don't act like you've got no choice. No warning, no negotiation. You're supposed to be my friend. Oh God. Please, Honor. I wish I could explain it, but try. I can't. You know what? I kind of want to murder him. He's a pushover. Yes. What about the show? You can't just get rid of Detective Oates. Fans will go crazy. You're telling me 3 weeks of hate mail just for changing the theme song. But sometimes things come up, unexpected things. I have to do whatever it takes. The network put forward the idea of a talking poodle a few months back. I might try it out. Animal companions are big right now. You're going to replace her with a dog? Okay, where's my knife at? Right, replaced by a dog. That's dignified. I'm saying that I'm saying that Becky murdered him eventually. I feel like I've got the case solved completely. It was definitely her. I know this is coming about a time, but forget it, Blake. I don't need your sympathy. What I need is for you to have my back like you always used to. But I guess that's not going to happen. This isn't what I wanted, Honor. I swear. I wish I could believe you. Drama. I can't believe this. 4 years of hard work and then I'm out. Just like that. What am I supposed to do now? Miss Mizrazi, good to see you. Say, you haven't seen any kids running around here, have you? No. No, sorry, no. I was just on my way out. What's up? It's just, I got a report about kids spraying graffiti on the studio lot. Same thing happened last summer. Oh, but look at me going on. You must have finished filming by now, right? Oh yeah, I'm finished. Like, not coming back finished. What? No way. Yeah, Blake isn't renewing my contract. Oh geez, that's awful. I thought you two were friends. I'm changing his voice now. Me too. And what about the money? What about your husband being out of the picture? Wasn't this your only income? Gosh, I'd be terrified if it was me. I'm getting stomachache. Just think about it. I was trying not to think about it, Bill. Oh jeez, I'm sorry. Me and my big mouth. But you'll be fine, Miss Mizrazi. I know it. I'm sure you got a plan. So far, the plan is go home and find something strong to drink. Hell yeah. You take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, okay? Plenty of people here will be sad to see you go. Me included. Thanks, Bill. Hey, shouldn't you be looking for those kids? Kids? What kids? Oh, right. I better... I hate this guy, but I love him at the same time. He's the crazy person. Watch him do it. Watch him be the one that killed the guy. Now, where did I put my car keys? I thought I had them in my handbag somewhere. Detective Oates? I'm not in the mood to sign autographs right now. Oates isn't my name. I'm just an actress, and this isn't really a good time. But I need your help. Detective, just an actress? What if the bitch Becky that kills him would... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Becky's the murderer in this case. Yeah, the blonde... Becky is definitely just a bait. You always think it's the bitchy one that does the murder at the very beginning, and then it turns out to be the person you least expected. Or is this going to be a Scooby Doo thing where the person that like you meet this person a single time and then they end up being this crazy person that decided to do something. Processing. Prank. A practical joke. A deception. I am not a prank. I am Scout. Beep boop. Alright, where's the hidden camera? I'm equipped with a digital imaging device, if that's what you mean. It isn't hidden, but it may be hard to see from where you are standing. Do you have any other questions? Listen, this is all real clever, hilarious, really, but I've had a bad day and I'm not in the mood. Unless you can find my car keys, I suggest you get lost. I can help you find your keys. I can find anything. Beep boop. Activating object identification mode. I mean, I guess my crazy, like, words blending together could be, like, part of his memory corruption. Puzzle start. But then this one needs one. So these definitely have to be that, and then... Oh, wait. There. No? I'm a terrible detective. There, it's in your bag. There, it's in your bag. That's not my car key. That's a tampon. Oh, tampon. Made... I wasn't done reading. I know what it is. I just don't know how this is supposed to help me open my car. Oh, yes, sorry. I'm detecting multiple faults in my object recognition systems and I really have to be going. Wait, I still need your help. I told you, I'm not a real detective. Hell, I'm not even a fake one anymore. What could you possibly want me to help you with? You thought it was a condom? Yeah, kinda looked like. I don't remember. Great. Well, good luck with that. Now get lost, will you? This isn't funny anymore. Okay. I swear, LA gets weirder every day. Now, where are those keys? Maybe I left them back in the studio. Scout's gonna keep pestering her. They must be around here somewhere. Oh my, what is something horrible is happening. I wonder what could be happening. It's what do you guys think is happening? Oh my goodness. What was that? It sounded like it came from Blake's office. That was Blake screaming? If that was Blake screaming, then... Location unlocked office. Wow. You now have access to the map. Use the bleh to open the map. Wow. Becky, I thought I heard a scream. Are you okay? I forget what I did for Becky's. He's dead! Blake! I just came in. What did I just came in and I think I'm gonna hurl. Hey, don't leave me in here on my own. He got a good smacking. Oh, hi, Honor. Did I? Oh my god, is that Blake? What happened? I don't know. I heard Becky scream and... Oh, jeez. What are we gonna do? We gotta stay calm, right? I can do that. But then what? I'm not qualified for this. They taught me how to check ID and how to operate the little gate, but not this. We have to call the police. Oh, yeah. Good idea. Call the cops. They don't know what to do. They're professional. You just wait here. I'll be fine. But jeez, this is gonna be... Just seeing the word is making me... Bill. I don't like how it keeps skipping... But I guess... Bill! Right, yeah, please, sorry. I'll go get help. Looks like he had a little bit... He's just sleeping, guys. He's just sleeping. He's taking a little nap. Blake, why? He took a chill pill, yeah. Too many of them. That's the sound of the police. And he was just lying there, menacing me. Bloody hell, I'm sorry, Honor. No one should have to see that. I just don't get it. Who would want to hurt Blake? Is this everyone? All staff present and correct, sir. Well, everyone except Blake, on account of his being dead and all. Oh jeez, me and my big mouth again. Sorry, everyone. I'll take it from here, thanks. I'm Senior Detective Gary Cross. I'll be leading the investigation into the death of your showrunner, Blake. I realize this is a difficult time for everyone, but if you could work with me, we can see that justice is served. First off, who found the body? Becky found the body. I came running when I heard her scream. Was he dead when you found him? How should I know? I'm not a doctor. Becky, he's trying to help. Sorry, Detective. She's obviously still in shock. And who are you exactly? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Honor Mizrahi. I'm an actress. Imagine the security guy is secretly a stalker, and he did it because he got fired? Probably. Honor Mizrahi, huh? Well, I'll be. You've probably seen the show Murder Mystery. I play Detective Oates. Of course he's seen it. We're a smash hit. Yeah, that must be it. I'm Becky Call, by the way, star of the show, and soon to be winner of this year's Starshine Award for Best Actress. Hopefully. Glad to meet you. Now, what I need you to do is... An autograph? Of course! But I'm going to have to ask you for a small fee. I don't want your autograph, Miss Call. I just want you to think about what you saw. You'll have to submit statements after I've examined the crime scene. Do you need anything else until then, or can we go? I think we could all do with some time to process what's happened. Hold it. No one's going home. There's been a murder. I don't want anyone leaving this room until I've got the place secured. Understood? You're being cute, right? You can't lock us in here. There's no bathroom. Use a paper cup if you have to. I want to keep all of you in one place until I've got the facts straight. Listen, senior detective, I am not going in a cup. Where do you think we are? A frat party? What's your name? Casey LeBeau, award-winning hair and makeup artist. Enchanted to meet you. Aren't you Brits supposed to be good at keeping things bottled up? Well, here's your chance. This is Kaglan. Guys, this is Kaglan, by the way. If we're saying that this is canon in the Shodiverse, then this is then Casey is Kaglan. Any other questions? Who's that hiding in the corner? Me? I wasn't hiding. I got nothing to hide, Mr. Cross. I mean, Officer Cross. It's not officer, it's senior detective. Who are you? What are you doing here? Right. Senior detective. Got it. The name's Tully. I was just getting a drink when all hell broke loose in Senior Inspector, sir. Let me say it slowly so you can get it. Senior detective. And I meant, what are you doing here in the studio? What's your job here? Oh, why didn't you say so? I'm a handyman, by the way. Bodybuilder and model at night. I'm gonna be the next Schwarzenegger. That's great, and I definitely want to circle back around to this. But we still haven't solved my wee problem. For God's sake, I'm not your babysitter, Mr. LeBeau. The matter is closed. As for everyone else, I don't care if you're an actress, the next Schwarzenegger, or William Godnan Shatner. You're all suspects until I say otherwise. You, security guy, Bill, wasn't it? Take me to the crime scene. Everyone else just sit tight while I do my job. Should I bring out my shitty British accent? The real crime here, around here, are the... No, I'm not gonna do it. Are those eyebrows? Somebody needs to pluck those gals before they get into a catfight. I suppose we're stuck here, so Tully, let's talk about your bodybuilding. Kagi isn't very zesty, but Kagi is zesty in this game. Ugh, come on already, let me out! Would you stop making so much noise? He obviously can't hear you. It's Friday night and I'm supposed to be at a It's Friday night and I'm supposed to be at a party in like 3 hours. How am I supposed to get ready if I'm stuck here with you losers? You do realize Blake's dead, right? And all you can think about is your stupid party. Just because Blake's dead doesn't mean my social life has to die too. It's about time. I thought you were ignoring me. I was. Would have kept it that way too, but I found this guy in a hallway over by the set. You got any potential suspects wandering around that I should know about? You tell me, you're the detective. Maybe if your security guy had checked the place out properly, I wouldn't have to ask. John, you're gonna stay here until I say otherwise, got it? Yes, detective. John. He's a fanboy. You can tell. Hi, I'm John. John Redfern. Looks like you're stuck here with us now, John. You better not need the bathroom. Oh my god, you're Miss Terry. Yeah, I know who I am, thanks. And you're Detective Oates. Well, wow. Am I guest starring in a new episode or something? Right. Hilarious. Who are you again? Don't worry about her. She's just starved for attention. So are you a new crew member or... Me? Work on the show? I wish. No, I'm just a fan. Like, the biggest fan. Can't believe I'm actually talking to Becky Call. This is amazing. A fan? Well, why didn't you say so? It's always a pleasure to meet someone who appreciates my talent. I seriously can't even. Everyone on Usenet, Usenet, I guess. Usenet. I'm gonna call it Usenet. It makes more sense. Is going to go nuts when I tell him about this. Oh my god, he's one of those freaks from the internet. What if he's the killer? Killer? What are you talking about? Come on, Becky, he only just got here. It could have been any one of us, even you, Becky. Me? Honor, you must have lost your tiny mind. Why didn't I see it sooner? Honor did it. Excuse me? Could someone maybe explain what's going on? Think about it. She's the one who just got fired. The what? The what? You got fired? Your Honor, you must have lost your mind. It happened right before this thing with Blake. I didn't know how to tell you. You don't need to be Miss Terry to realize that that's one hell of a motive for murder. Don't you go throwing stones, Miss Glasshouse, 1996. We all know you and Blake were fighting over your new contract. I don't have to listen to this. Don't you walk away from me. Are they siblings? Could someone please tell me what's happening? Everything's falling apart. I just wish I could do something instead of being stuck here. If I could get out. Maybe I can help? Am I hearing voices? Maybe we really have been locked in here too long. Hello! You again. What are you doing here? Helping! Do you need me to find something? A way out of here. I have to prove I didn't kill my friend. That might be something I can help with. How do I know I can trust you? I don't even know what you are. Ask me about anything you want. I'll try my best to answer. I can't investigate. Hello, detective. Just an actress? Please just call me Honor. It's a pleasure to meet you, Honor. I am Scout. What would you like to know? What are you? First things first, what are you? Good question. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer. That's why I need a detective. You don't know anything about yourself? I know I am a robot. I am equipped with a radar, an imaging camera, and over 200 megabytes of storage. So you're some kind of flying camera? Unclear. Most of my subroutines are corrupted, but many for searching optical data and matching known to known subjects. However, most of my object database is blah blah blah. That explains the tampon thing. How did you lose so much data? I don't know. My memory banks were severely deteriorated when I came online. Huh. Seems like you're quite the mystery, Scout. Where'd you come from? I was hiding under the table. I followed you. I didn't mean in here. I mean, who made you? Ah, I don't know. All that tech and no warranty card? Better hope you don't need any spare parts. I mean, this is the late 90s. Okay, let's work backwards. How did you get here? I was following the street when I saw it. Murder Miss Terry. Solving mysteries every Thursday. The billboard outside the studio. Do you solve mysteries on other days as well? I don't know if I can wait till Thursday. You said you were following the street. Where were you before? A bad place. There were broken electronics everywhere. No wonder I was damaged. 2020, and the game is set in 1996. You mean the scrap heap? Who would throw something like you away? That's what I want to find out. What do you want from me? I told you I'm not a real detective. I understand, but perhaps you could help me find one. Scout, I've got my own problems. One of my friends is dead. Also, maybe you haven't noticed, but we're locked inside a break room. I can't help anyone right now. Then let me help you. I can find a way out of this room so you can improve your innocence. And then I'll be free to help you? It's logical, is it not? Can't argue with that. How do I know I can trust you? My friend is dead. For all I know, you could have killed him. I would never hurt anyone. I don't even know how. I only want to find out who I am. I don't see any weapons on you. I guess you're safe. The others are just standing off screen in the corner. But I swear, if you go all HAL 9000 on me, we're through. So you can find me a way out of here? Sure, I'll do a quick scan. The killer is Scout's second personality. I found a way out. There's a gap in the wall. It is behind you, approximately 6 feet, 8 inches tall. That's a fucking door, isn't it? That's the door, Scout. If I could get out that way, I wouldn't need your help. Sorry, my circuits are obviously still warming up. Give me a moment to make a more detailed scan. Use Scout scanning mode. Okay. Ugh. We have to be sus. Oh my lord. What exactly am I making right now? Do I want to know? Probably not. Oh. Okay. Well, this has to be like this, I think. And then those. This makes sense. And then maybe here. Why is this? Oh, wait. My bad. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. I knew I was making the vent, I just couldn't figure out how for a second there.
Way to go, superstar!
I think I've located another way out. Could you verify that is not another door? It's an air vent. That actually might work. Or at least it works in the movies. Only problem is it's sealed up with a metal cover. You don't happen to have a crowbar, do you? I don't think I have that feature. Worth a try. The cover seems to be held in place with 4 metal screws, and could probably be removed for access. Okay, so we need a screwdriver. I'm guessing you don't have one of those either. No, I'll be sure to bring it up with my creator if I ever find them. What do you think you're doing? And what is that thing supposed to be? I am Scout. Honor, are you really that desperate for friends? I always knew you were weird, but I didn't think it was this bad. Are you here to accuse me of murder again? I don't know what to think anymore. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Ugh, what's taking that detective so long? You think someone with his age would value time? You should have hit a kid with a car. For once I agree with you. Scout caught an airbend that leads out of the room. I'm gonna get out in there and prove I'm innocent. What? No way. I am not letting you sneak out while I'm stuck in here. What are you going to do? Tie me to a chair? If you so much as touch that airbend, I'm calling Detective Cross. You get fired, Blake dies, then you try and escape? You don't look so innocent to me. What if I just jump out the window? You can't stop me then. What if she's right? Escaping this room may not be the best option. Sometimes the best defense is a good defense, Scout, and we have to move fast. The longer we wait, the more the killer has to cover their tracks. How do you know that? I've picked up a thing or two over the years. Murder mysteries were always my favorite kind of story. I just never expected to be in one. Before we get out of here, we have to find some way to distract Becky. Food? She's hungry. Okay. If this were real life, escaping this room would almost certainly brand you as the killer. Oh yeah, faux show. 100%. What am I looking at exactly? The fridge? So I have to make a fridge. You don't have to tell me what to do, communist. I'll murder you. Can I change these? Yeah, I can. I think all that's good now. And then that. So then 2, probably 2 on this side, and then 3 here, maybe. 1, 3. What am I making? Maybe that. You're a good boy? No. I'm gonna send Kaglan after you. Kaggy's gonna come get you. Am I making an apple? I think I'm making an apple. So This needs to be this. This needs to come over one. There we go. Dentwix, I will murder you as well. Do you think this could be useful to the investigation? I'll be honest, it seems unlikely that an apple is just smoking gun. A gun? Be careful, Honor. Guns are dangerous. No, Scout. It's a turn of phrase. It means the murder weapon or a vital clue. Oh. It's very confusing when humans say things that mean other things. I'm sure you'll catch on. Catch on to what? That was another one, wasn't it? Ugh, what do you want? You should let me go. How are you holding up? I'll be okay, no thanks to that idiot detective. Can't believe she's locked us in here. He's locked us in here without any protection. What if the killer tries to finish the rest of us off? You don't think they'd be trying to lay low? How would I know? I'm not a murderer. Maybe not. On the other hand, wait, that contract thing? Don't be stupid, Honor. That's just business. I'm not a suspect. I'm just a victim of circumstance. Sounds like you don't think much of Detective Krause. He's so old. I thought real detectives were supposed to be cool and mysterious. The only thing mysterious about him is why he hasn't retired yet. Were you really fighting with Blake about your contract? I do not want to talk about it. But can you believe these people? I'm their biggest star and they can't even find a few thousand dollars for a promotion. I swear, it's like they want the show to die. What are you smiling about? Nothing. It's just, I thought you didn't want to talk about it. Apple. Are you just going to show me whatever trash you picked up off the floor? Newsflash, I don't care. Tampon. What are you giving me that for? Oh my god, are you tracking my stuff? Michael, what kind of weird stalker are you? Oh boy. Why do I want the soda can? Why do I want the microwave? Can I throw the microwave at her face and knock her out? Beep 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 beep. That one was nice. Is that a mushroom? Oh, it's a screwdriver. Why was there a screwdriver in the microwave? Whatever. Honor, I found something. My ontological database indicates it is some kind of tool, but all further data is damaged or missing. It's a screwdriver, Scout. This is just what we needed. Hey, Tully, wasn't it? I'm guessing this is yours? Huh, what makes you think that? Well, because, I mean, you're a handyman, so... Oh yeah, right. Sorry. So, do you mind if I borrow this? Mind? Why would I mind? I'll lend you my... You know what? Sure. Hell yeah. Maybe after we get out of here, you and me could go grab a coffee. Scout, if you got a cattle prod attachment, now's the time. Well, you know where I'll be if you change your mind. Oh my... He said, I'll give you a tool anytime you'd like. Something like, basically something like that. Oh, I can't get this, I can't get the soda can anymore? Okay. Am I supposed to show her this? You should let me go. If you really want to get out of here, you should let me go. The sooner I can prove I'm innocent, the sooner Detective Cross can concentrate on finding the real killer. No way. If I have to be stuck in here, then so do you. You're just mad because you're going to miss your stupid party. Duh, it's a social event of the season. I'm supposed to be there in 3 hours. If I don't get there soon, out of here soon, everyone will be drunk by the time I get there. They won't even notice me arriving. You're more worried about getting to a party on time than about Blake. Don't you care at all? Of course I care. It's tragic. But this isn't just any party. It's a Mitzi McCree party. Do you know how hard it is to get on the guest list? I've been trying for months. Not that you'd understand. You always got invited to these parties with your husband. Oops, sorry, ex-husband. Maybe now you're divorced, you'll finally see what it is like for people like me. You know, people who get where they are through hard work, not by marrying some rich guy. I auditioned like everyone else. Oh, sure. And you got the audition in the first place. I still don't understand why you divorced him. If I had a guy who got me into Mitzi McCree parties, I'd never give up. So how does it feel to finally meet your biggest fan? Who, John? He's so pathetic. He keeps trying to talk to me about some poetry or crap, as if I want to hear poetry at a time like this. You think your biggest fan would know if you think your biggest fan would know if you aren't interested in art. I am into art, but fashion is the art of the 90s honor. And John is anything but fashionable. Okay. Now what? Ooh. Hello? What exactly was that? There's something invisible on the floor, guys. I don't have any munchies. Actually, that's a lie. It's an SCP, yeah. I have noodles that I'll just munch on that I bought and for some reason brought upstairs to my office. Legally distinct Pac-Man. I would do this right now. I don't know if it's right, but probably like this for this one, and then this for this one. This. And then this one like that, probably like that, probably like that, probably like that, that. I have no clue what we're making here, but oh, okay. What is that? A Miss Terry toy. A new bonus puzzle has been added to Scout's memory bank. Wow. What is this toy doing here? Hey, be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're holding? Some kind of action figure? Action figure? That's not an action figure. It's a Miss Terry figurine, and a rare one too, if I'm not mistaken. Huh, I thought it looked familiar. I guess I didn't recognize Becky without a scowl on her face. I'm getting better at detective work. Let's go. How come it's so valuable? Well, since you're interested, this particular figurine has a small but hilarious mistake. Take a look at the face. Do you notice anything? Aside from the strong urge to pull Becky's head off? No, the eyes are the wrong color. Isn't that funny? Like, how do you get the eyes wrong on a color? Wrong color on Miss Terry. Haha. They only made 200 before they noticed the problem, so they're very rare. I wonder how it got here. I've actually got another one just like it right here in my oh my god, John, did you kill Blake? Good night, Dentwix. Have a good night. Wait, is that mine? You took it out of my bag. You're a thief. A thief. It was just lying here on the floor. On the floor? But it's worth hundreds of dollars. There are people out here who would kill to own this. Calm down. It's just a piece of plastic. Just a piece of plastic? Come on, John. Remember what Dr. Firestein taught you. I'm sorry if I shouted. I just can't stand to see priceless collectibles being abused. Especially when they belong to me. Sorry, John. I really didn't know it was yours. Well, if he's a big fan of Miss Terry, I'm going off a limb here, but he somehow found out that they were fighting over her contract, and so he murdered her. You should probably take it back before I get any ideas of shoving plastic Becky here into the garbage disposal. No, Dr. Firestein says I have to learn to share. Besides, you are Detective Oates after all. If I can't trust you, who can I trust? You were kidding about the garbage disposal thing, right? No. I'm actually gonna do it. Oh great, even more crappy merchandise. Is that the outfit from the marching band episode? Nope, it's from the one with the big alien cult. I want to watch this. This sounds like a good show. They should make the show into a real show. I hated that episode. You know, it took Casey 3 hours to get all the green gunk out of my hair. Excuse me, Miss Call. I couldn't help but hearing, and I have to politely disagree. It wasn't just gunk, it was insect mucus. And it wasn't green, it was gray. I've seen it on VHS about 100 times. I don't care what color it was, that crap was in my hair. But those details are very important. Without a consistent world, the show would fall apart at the seams. Oh please, it's all made up anyway. As long as I am there, keep watching. But the real fans value internal logic. You've got to construct a rich and consistent canon to build long-term viewership. What the hell have canons got to do with anything? Ugh, I can't believe you're so ignorant. This is exactly what caused the show to go downhill last season. You ought to be ashamed of what you've done. Downhill? Are you crazy? I never looked better. This isn't about you. Now I know you're crazy. Oh, they're gonna go fight? Can we watch? I wanna watch the fight. Well, that'll work for distraction. I didn't know human faces could display that shade of red. John really cares about the show, huh? I almost feel bad for Becky. Almost. I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent? Ready as I'll ever be. You? I'm looking forward to exploring this ventilation system with you. You know, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I don't know if I'm capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how. Wait, before we climb in, any idea where this vent goes? I don't want to end up in the furnace. I could try mapping the internal topography with the active radar. I don't have a clue what that means, but if you think it'll help. Well, this obviously has to be like this. And then this is gonna be like this. Same with these ones. Nappy nap time? Okay, Thermal. Enjoy your nappy naps. Thanks for stopping in. Ventilation map. Woo. I've done a lot of these in my time. Communist, that's why I decided to play this. Because they had a bunch of these. Mapping complete. The vent leads to another room of a similar size to this. Probably Blake's office. I didn't think I'd be heading back there so soon. Should I look for another way out? No. If I'm going to find a way to prove I didn't kill him, his office is the best place to start. I just hope we don't run into Detective Cross when we get there. This vent looks pretty tight. You sure we're not going to get stuck in there? Don't worry, Honor. My sensors have already measured your body and... You did what? I took approximate measures of your body, compared to the diameter. That's not a circle. Of the ventilation shaft. It's unlikely you'll become stuck. Did I do something bad? Scout, you can't do that kind of thing without asking. Sorry, Honor. I didn't realize. How about you just delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened? What measurements? How did I... It's almost like I wrote this game. I didn't, but hey, you can make jokes. Come on, let's get in that vent before I start having second thoughts. I think that's the point. No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now? He's just still there? How long has it been? Like several hours? Good question. Ow. They'll find whoever did this to you, Blake. I'll make sure. Scout, can you see anything? I can currently see 432 objects. Can you be more specific, or should I scan them all individually? No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happened? And before you say anything, I don't mean the desk lamp. Understood. I'll scan the room. Okay. I don't exactly know what's there. Murder Miss Terry. You know, I agree. We should murder Miss Terry. Okay, this seems like it's the only thing. You're not a fan of scan mode? Me neither. Okay. Having it display the whole room and moving the curtain. Yeah, I agree. Maybe something like this. I don't know. Okay, so maybe that to get the 5 and the 6 there. I don't know about this one. And this, maybe? And then with this being like this, maybe, so that's 4. Maybe we go like that. 4 up like this. 4 here. This, maybe. Maybe 3, 1. Okay. Medical report. Looks more like a sandwich with mayonnaise or butter or like marshmallow fluff on it. This is the medical examiner's report. Detective Cross must have called someone in to check the body. We use these in Murder Mystery when we need to know the basics about a murder. You know, cause of death, time of death. People were murdered on your TV show? Well, yeah, it's literally in the title. I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent. No one actually dies on the show, Scout. They're just acting. Acting? Ah, I see. The show wasn't real. You're just pretending to be an actress. No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Give me a minute to read the report. Cause of death. Blunt force trauma to the head. Just like the detective said. Time of death, approximately 4:30 p.m. Where was I at 4:30 p.m.? According to my internal chronometer, that's when we met in the parking lot. Of course, Scout, I think I just found that's not really a good alibi. I was just in the parking lot. Miss Rahi, what are you doing in here? You really shouldn't be in here, Ms. Rahi. You are going to get yourself arrested. I know I shouldn't be here, Bill, but I couldn't stay in that break room. How'd you even get out? I thought Detective Cross locked the door. I called out through the ventilation system with a little help from Scout here. I am Scout. Hi. What is that, a flying fax machine? He's a robot of some kind. We haven't had much of a chance to get to know each other yet. Scout, this is Bill. He's the studio's one-man security team. Hello, Bill. Boy, technology these days is amazing, isn't it? My son can fax me his drawings from home and they come out right in my office here. Well, up until last week anyway. Now they've got him doing macaroni art in school. Cheese gummed up the machine, something awful. Bill, I've got to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Can you help? You know I'd do anything to help you out, Ms. Rahi. I don't want to get in trouble. What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived? He put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. He's got a lot to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. You didn't touch anything, did you? Who, me? Of course not. You've got nothing to worry about. What about the medical examiner's report? You were reading it just a minute ago. Should you forget? The report? Oh geez, that's super important. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if Detective Cross hears about this. Thanks, Scout. You're welcome, Honor. What do you think of Detective Cross? Honestly, he's kind of scary. He's a snitch. Scout's, like you said earlier, Scout's second personality did it. I told him I liked it. That's why he was thrown away. I told him I liked his badge and he towered over me like some kind of enormous angry telephone pole. I swear he looked twice as big. He just stood there, frowning at me. Felt like hours. Then he pointed at my tie and said it was unprofessional. I liked this tie. All I want to do is prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. You're a smart cookie, Miss Mizrahi, but shouldn't we let the detective do his job? And stay in the break room all night? No thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but it's taking too long. At this rate, the real killer is going to get away before he's even interviewed us. I know I'm just an actress in a detective show. Hell, I wasn't even the main character, but I can help. Maybe, but you're going to need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect. The medical examiner's report says Blake died around 4:30 p.m. I had left Blake's office way before that. That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it in your show. You need evidence. Scout, did you record anything on those cameras of yours? Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cyclical of the past few hours of visual input. However, I have no way of displaying those images. All that technology and they didn't think to give you a printer? I'll add it to the list. You know, that reminds me of the fancy CCTV system we were supposed to get. Then they trimmed the budget and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot. Typical management, I'm telling you. Wait, are you saying there's CCTV outside? Sure. No one ever showed me how to use it, but it's there. On 200 megabytes, no way, right? Bill, that CCTV will prove my alibi. I was in the parking lot when the murder happened. Can you pull the footage to show Detective Cross? Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door, and I'm supposed to stay here and guard the crime scene. Guarded from who? Everyone else was locked in the break room. What if the murderer comes back? Then Scout will blast him with his death ray. Really? He can do that? Honor, I don't have... Yes, that is a thing he can do, absolutely. Now, could you go and get that tape, please? Oh, geez. Okay, if you're sure, I'll be back as quick as I can. Honor, I don't have a death ray. I know, Scout. Just play around along, okay? My first real crime scene. It's nothing like I imagined. I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show. I did. And I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. You helped the police once with some CCTV footage? That's interesting. Are you a criminal communist? It sounds stupid now, but I guess I convinced myself I'd know how to handle a real murder. But now I'm standing here looking at the body of my friend and... Bill? Did you get the tapes already? Obviously not. Jesus. Detective Cross will do just fine, thanks. You want to give me an explanation, or shall I skip straight to the handcuffs? A guy robbed a bar? I can't wait to see how you're going to try and talk your way out of this. Okay, I can explain everything. How'd you even get in here? Through the air vent. The air vent? Who do you think you are, John McClane? If you hadn't locked us in the break room, I could have used the door like a normal person. Oh really? My apologies. I didn't realize. I should have made it easier for you to tamper with the crime scene. I realize this looks bad, but I've got sick of waiting around. You haven't even taken our statements yet. This is real life, not some 2-bit TV show. Good police work takes time. I'm just trying to find some way to prove that I didn't kill Blake. He was my friend. And you thought breaking into the crime scene was going to help your case? Actually, it did. There's solid proof I didn't get it. I didn't do it. Bill's just gone to get the security tapes. I was beginning to wonder where he'd gone. Maybe you convinced him to leave so you could screw around with the real evidence. You'll see once he gets back. You just have to trust me. Trust doesn't get you very far in my line of work. In the beginning, have you got any leads yet? Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. Please, detective, I was just trying to help. Being a detective on TV doesn't mean that you're qualified to waltz in and take over a real murder investigation. Real police work isn't a game. It's dangerous, and you don't know the first thing about it. That's where you're wrong. My dad was on the force. And I suppose he told you all about it? He didn't have to. He'd come home exhausted every night. I saw what it did to him. I might not have the training, but I understand the job. I know what it takes. Don't make me laugh. I've seen your show. You wouldn't last 5 minutes on the force. What would you do if the killer showed up right now? I would blast them with my death ray. He's just kidding, detective. Exterminate. What's taking so long? Anyway. We've been stuck in that room for hours. I'm just doing my job. There are a lot of things to cover. Security, photography, evidence collection. I've read enough mysteries to know it shouldn't take this long. Something's wrong. So I'm a little understaffed, nothing I can't handle. Oh great, it's reassuring to know that Blake's death is so high on the LAPD's list of priorities. Central's screwing me around again, but it won't work. I might be old, but I'm not getting pushed back into a desk job yet. If it takes as long as it takes, and that's the end of it. This is Scout. Looks like something out of Buck Rogers. Are you a real detective? Can you help me find my creator? You'd better get this flying toaster out of my face before things get ugly. Scout, maybe you should leave the nice detective alone. Alright, Ms. Rahi. I think it's time we move this conversation down to repression, don't you? I got it, Honor. I found the security tape. Nice of you to join us. The Detective Cross. Oh, geez. I mean, what a pleasant surprise. Maybe I'm getting forgetful in my old age, but didn't I tell you to guard this room? I am guarding the room. I mean, I was. I just had to go in. Care to explain how Miss Marple over there managed to get in? You said to make sure nobody got through that door. You didn't say anything about the air vent. So you wandered off and left a murder suspect at the scene of the crime, alone, with all the evidence. Well, when you say it like that. I only went to check the CCTV system. I would have gotten back here sooner, but I had to take the darn thing apart to get at the tape. Couldn't you just press the eject button? There's an eject button? So what do you say, detective? Care to see my evidence? You've got 5 minutes. After that, I'm taking you downtown. That's all I need. Scout, can you scan this? I guess I'm making a VHS tape. Oh wait, it could be like this. I ranked up again. Yippee! Eventually they're gonna hire me. The Detective Cross is gonna hire me. I'm gonna be a real detective. Okay, what are we looking at? This is the security footage of the parking lot early this afternoon. Look, there's Bill. Who's that in the background? Looks like they got spray cans. You got a problem with vandals around here, Bill? Them? No, they're just contractors. We get a lot around here. You know, painters, carpenters, they're not contractors, they're kids. They've got skateboards, for God's sake. Didn't you say you were looking for kids doing graffiti earlier, Bill? Oh, geez. As enlightening as this is for some of us, I don't see how it proves anything useful. I'm getting to that, detective. Bill, could you fast forward to about 4:30 p.m.? There, that's it. See? That's me standing by my car. I spoke to Bill, then Scout. Okay, you were in the parking lot, so what? Blake was already dead. He died around 4:30 p.m., and the CCTV footage clearly shows I was in the parking lot. Well, I'll be damned. So I didn't kill him. Not bad for a TV detective, huh? I guess not. Now if I can just get you to... Wait a second. How do you know the time of death? Bill, did you let her read the medical report? Oh, geez. Oh, geez, Rick. Listen up, everyone. I'll need to keep you here for a little longer. Please, Detective, I spent the last 20 minutes trying to get John and Becky to stop arguing. I'd have more luck sorting out the Middle East. If you need something to keep you occupied, start working on those statements. What about me? Can I help out in some other way? Scout did. Listen, Nancy Drew, you got lucky with that CCTV, but that was all it was. Luck. Now go home and let the professionals handle this. Hey, how come she gets to go home? She could be the murderer. I've seen evidence that proves otherwise. Only thing she's guilty of is being a pain in my ass. You can't keep me locked in here. What if I'm next? I hope you're next. Don't worry, babe. If anyone tries anything, I'll whack them with one of my dumbbells. You brought dumbbells with you on a job? You never know when you're gonna find spare 5 minutes to work up a sweat. Know what I mean? Ugh, a reclusive nun would get what you mean. And even she'd think 5 minutes is pathetic. The dumbbells are right there, on his face and his arms. Wait, did I just find Becky funny? Detective, I'm begging you, you've got to let us out of here. I'm going stir crazy. Fine, you can leave the goddamn room, just stay inside the studio grounds, okay? I mean it. Any of you try anything, and we'll have you tackled by a patrolman faster than you can say WrestleMania. Quick question. How cute is the theoretical patrolman? How good is his credit? Does he get well? Or does he get on well with his mother? As for you, go home. Just for the record, you guys are all crazy. I'm putting that in my report. Praise the goddess, we're free. Ish. I guess I should go home now, like you said. Don't feel bad, babe. You earned it. You said you were gonna prove yourself innocent, and you went out and did it. I did, didn't I? So what are you waiting for? You're free to go. Uh-oh, you've got that look on your face. Don't think you can hide it from me, Missy. I know that look. That's the Honor Mizrahi I'm not giving in special. It's just, I got myself out of trouble. But what about you guys? What about Blake? He gave me my big break. I couldn't even be here without him. He wasn't just my boss, he was my friend. Right up until he fired you. Well, that's just it. It doesn't make any sense. All I could think of at the time was how angry I was, but looking back, he was so nervous. You've been playing a detective too long, babe. You're starting to sound like one. It's not just me, there's something else going on. I can't just leave. If you want to keep investigating Honor, I am here to help. Scout? Don't you want to go and find a real detective? You may not be a real detective, but maybe that's okay. Maybe what I really need is a partner. I'm good at finding things, but I'm no good with people. But you convinced Bill to help you. You convinced your innocence to Detective Cross. So maybe I don't need a real detective after all, because together we can solve anything. If you want to try, that is. Why not? I think I'm getting to like having you around anyway. How about you, Casey? Will you help me look into it? Absolutely. You know I've got your back. But, can I pop to the loo first? I've needed to go for hours, and I'm genuinely scared something's about to burst. Okay. Yippee! Let me know when it's fast time. I'll be like, I think we're almost to the end of this like little episode, so we can do it in a little bit. Which sounds good. It's an ID card. Oops. He seems to be quite forgetful with his belongings. Wait a second. This card says it's Weirdmore Studios ID, but I don't recognize the design at all. Do you think it's a fake? Sorry, Honor. I have no reference to compare against. Perhaps there's someone more familiar with these cards who can help. Is there anything else? There we go. There we go. Yahoo! Coffee. I could use some coffee right now. What's this liquid, Honor? That's coffee. I didn't know. I don't know how I'd get through the day without it. I see. So that's kind of fuel? Like gasoline? Kind of, but it tastes better. Or at least it's supposed to. The stuff from our coffee machine, on the other hand. I'm having difficulty understanding. Is this coffee machine a fuel dispenser? I apologize for asking so many questions. Bro's a yapper. Many of the extra intratextual connections in my ontological database were lost when I was discarded. You lost me at ontological. Isn't that something to do with insects? I know many things, but the relationship between those things is unclear. I'm trying to rebuild them. I don't know if it's the fuel or not, Scout. It's complicated. Not everything can be broken cleanly into simple facts like that. I see. You do? No. But my programming tells me it's a good thing to say when faced with things I don't understand. I see. Oh yeah, I totally understand. Well, look who it is. The lady that's putting the heel into Gumshoe. That one needs a bit of work, but you get the idea. I should probably introduce you to Scout. A new sidekick? Are you trying to make me jealous? I am Scout. He's kind of He's some kind of investigation robot, we think. Can confirm. I see is something you say often. Yeah, me too. Sounds complicated. Yeah, it's probably if we don't try to explain it. Well, any friend of Honor's is a friend of mine. Nice to meet you, Scout. We're still not any closer to working out who killed Blake. Any ideas? Obviously, we can discount ourselves. That only leaves Becky, Tully, and John. You know what? Like, part of me thinks it was Casey. Don't forget Bill. There's no way Bill is involved. He wouldn't hurt a fly. You're right. I don't think he could plan a murder even if he wanted to. Last week I saw him get started by his own reflection. Don't be mean. He's got a good heart. Did I say he didn't? You can have good talent and no brain. He's living proof of good heart. I don't know why I said talent. Well, it's usually always the person that's like, oh, I trust you so much. It's definitely not me, you know? And you're proof that someone can have neither. Oh. What about Becky? Could she have killed Blake? That girl can hold a grudge better than Joan and Bet put together. But she wasn't exactly on good terms with Blake. Right, something about a contract disagreement? Don't suppose you heard any details through the gossip grapevine? As usual, she thinks she's not getting enough recognition. I heard she was demanding $100,000 for marketing. That's not so bad. The show could always use more marketing. Not for the show, for herself. You know, future articles, billboards, the color of Celeb Life magazine, the Starshines Awards are coming up, and she's determined to win Best Actress this year. Does she really think she can force herself onto the short list through advertising? That's crazy. That's Becky, but Blake was having none of it. She's been trying to win that award for years. She's desperate. Who knows what she might resort to? What do you make of John? That weirdo with the bum bag? 3 out of 10, tops. That's not what I meant, for once. Fine. Well, there are fans, and then there are fans. Notice how the security guy broke the recorder on purpose? Yeah, I did notice that. Although, he is kind of not all there. Like that girl we met outside the studio last year. She was intense. Like, chain you to a radiator and get all misery on your ass intense. How could I forget? She tried to cut off some of my hair. I'm not sure if John is in the same league as Crazy, but don't you think it's weird that he showed up today of all days? Could be a facade, yeah. I hope it's not Tully. What about the contractor guy? Tully? Such a door name for a gorgeous guy. If he wasn't such a creep, he'd be solid 7. Oh sure, he tries it on you and Becky, but what about me, huh? Am I chopped liver? Honestly, I really am destined to be alone forever, aren't I? Might as well get a cat and start knitting my own jumpers. Oh babe, don't take this the wrong way, but maybe if you weren't quite so picky, you might have more luck. A girl should always know her worth, Honor. I wish I'd known that before I married Ryan. Oh, we got his name. We got the husband's name. What if it was the husband? Anyways, let's focus. Do you think Tully is a real suspect? Don't be ridiculous. A murderer with those eyes? This coming from the man who said Jeffrey Dahmer had a certain mystique. And so is my theory is that he did it because she got fired is invalid. Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be Honor's husband. That would be a weird twist, because like we don't really know anything about him besides the fact that he exists. Or ex-husband, I guess. Touché. Be honest, do you think there's a case against me? Please. How long have I known you now? 4 years? You're about as capable of murder as I am of giving my parents a grandchild. Thanks. I never suspected you either, for the record. I should hope not. Besides, if I was going to kill someone, I'd do it with far more flair. Blunt force trauma to the head is so straight, you know? Sure. Hey, isn't that Tully in the photo? Yeah, I think this is his ID card, but I don't recognize the design. Any ideas? Sorry, doesn't look like any studio ID I've ever seen. Maybe try asking Bill. He checks on those things every day. You really need to clear out that bag, babe. Okay. Did I miss something? No. What am I meant to be giving him? Tampon. Oh, is it that time already? I still don't get why they don't put pockets in women's clothes. Want me to hold on to it for you? Okay, what else am I supposed to... Is that a Becky action figure? I knew they made these, but I've never actually seen one. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of jealous. Don't be. They always get the faces wrong. You should have seen mine. They made me look like Dumbo. Good point. If they couldn't get my cheekbones right, what's the point? Okay, I don't... Is there something else I'm meant to do? Because I don't have the option to... Can't do anything else. And I can't investigate anymore. Screwdriver. Oh yeah, cause what's his face is in here. Miss Mizrahi, you're still here? Hi Bill, how's it going? Still on guard duty? Yeah, Detective Cross wasn't too happy about me going to get the tape. I'd talk him out of cuffing me to the desk. I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Oh, don't mention it. I'm just glad you're off the hook. I always knew you had something to do with what happened to Blake. Thanks. It's good to have you on my side. You and Scout make a great team. It's a shame you can't help Detective Cross with the rest of the investigation. Yes, we can. That's exactly what we're doing. You are? But he seemed really mad at you guys. Kept saying things like that damn vigilante and her flying computer. Well, he didn't exactly give us permission, but there's something bigger behind Blake's death, and we have to find out what. Oh, geez, Detective. Detective Cross isn't going to like that. No one's supposed to touch anything in here. Don't look at me like that. I don't want to make Detective Cross angry again. I don't think my blood pressure could handle it, or his. What's your opinion of John Redfern? Oh, we get kids trying to sneak into the studio all the time. I think he just picked the wrong day to try and get an autograph. You don't think he seems kind of intense? Oh, they're all like that. If you ask me, the kid got lost and now he's a murder suspect. His poor mother's probably worried sick. Have you ever seen Tully before? No, I don't think I have, and I never forget a face. But that's not too unusual for contractors. They come and go all the time. He certainly looks big enough to kill someone, but why would Blake pick a fight with a contractor? I hate to even consider it, but it's possible Becky killed Blake. Do you know what they were fighting over? why they were fighting over her contact? Becky, kill someone, but she's so nice. Have you met Becky? I know she seems rude sometimes, but I think there's a heart of gold in there somewhere. She probably just wants to be misunderstood. She probably just wants to be understood. It can't be Becky. Becky is 100% a red herring. Didn't you say the same thing about that guy from accounting who said the office is on fire a couple years ago? Well, you can't expect me to be right all the time. What do you make of this ID card, Bill? That's a nice card. Feel the weight of that laminate? They don't make them like this anymore. I had an uncle who was a big shot in the lamination industry. You see? And he always said, forget the lamination, Bill. It says it's a Widmore Studios ID, but it doesn't look right. Is it a fake? No, it's just an old design. They went out right around the time I started working here. But that was years ago. Do you think Tully had a studio ID for that long? It's possible. Just wait here. I'll go check our files. You're not supposed to leave. Boy, you're not supposed to leave the room. You're gonna get in trouble again. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found something under Blake's desk. Maybe that scout of yours can take a closer look. That could be evidence, shouldn't you give it to Detective Cross? I tried, but he was so busy yelling at me for leaving the room earlier. That he wouldn't listen. Will you take a look? Sure, buddy. Anything for you. Okay, 3, 4, maybe like this then. And then there's another, there's another 4 here. Thinking something like this, probably. And then this. Same thing on this side. It's an hourglass. It's an ice cream. Hair dye. Ayo, I ranked up again. It's a small bottle, half full of a dark liquid. Oh, is this more of the coffee you told me about earlier? I don't think he wanted to drink that. It's hair dye, but what was it doing in Blake's office? Perhaps he dyed his hair? It does appear to be a similar tone to Blake's. Strange, I didn't think Mr. Patterson used anything like that. Then again, we all thought my Aunt Agnes regrew a full head of hair at 91, but it turned out she'd gone senile and was wearing a carpet sample. She sounds like a hoot. Blake didn't dye his hair, but maybe someone else does? Your friend Casey said he's an award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Maybe he could tell us more? Good thinking. If anyone here knows about hair dye, it's him. Now that Bill's gone, we've finally got the crime scene to ourselves. We should scan the room and... Oh, hello. Tully, what are you doing here? Me, I was just... It's kind of embarrassing. Can we talk? Not right now. I'm busy. He's too obvious to be a red herring. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want it to be him, but... buff guy with an old ID and a shade of hair similar to Blake's. Could you ask for a more obvious dude that screams red herring? Yeah. I think that's right. 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, I think that's right. And then maybe this, and then something like that. And then probably this for that, and then this. Nice. Tape recorder. Maybe this will have a recording of what happened. Magnetic storage? VHS? Betamax? No. Ah, this is an audio cassette recorder. Maybe Blake used it for dictating? Looks like there's a tape inside. It's got something written on the label. SM66 tape 1. SM66 could be a code. Stop. We're never going to figure out anything like that. Just play the tape and we'll go from there. Okay, initiating playback. Who are you? What do you want? Don't play dumb with me. You know what. You really want me to... Isn't there anything else I can do? Clock's ticking, Blake. Alright. Just don't... Finishing up on set now. I'll go... Spicy Madonna. My apologies, Honor. The recording seems to be damaged. Some of the audio has been lost. I heard enough. Blake was being threatened. I just wish I could tell who he was talking to. Okay. You could probably tell whether it was a more masculine or feminine voice. There may be more information. I'll continue playback. Okay, it's done. I told her she's off the show. Jesus, how can I explain this to the network? It's not my problem. But we're done now, right? Just get the rest of the photos and get out. Not so fast. We're holding on to these just in case. That was never part of the deal. This is... Calm down, Blake. It's supposed to be over. What I should have done from the start. Away from that phone. I'm not gonna warn you again. Get your hands off me. Ugh. That's not the right sound, but... He was killed because of me. Sounds like they were blackmailing him somehow. Someone wanted me off the show so badly they... I'm sorry, Honor. I wish I could do more to identify the killer's voice. It's not your fault, Scout. We'll figure this out somehow. And finding out who this tape recorder belongs to is our next step. Well, the fact that they're... This is kind of... Like, I feel like, depending on the quality of the recording, you could probably figure out who it was. Because if it's not British, and it's not feminine, you have at least 3 other people it could have been. Okay, 10, let's just do that one real quick. And then since this is here, bring these up like that. And then probably that. Is this something? Then this. Oh, not that. 2, 3. This maybe? Why is this one not? Oh, did I do too many? Okay. It's an envelope. Benefit of the doubt says that it was distorted. Yeah. They just had their facial. They had their hand over their mouth like this, and I was just like, I'm going to kill you. Look at all these letters. Blake must have been doing going through the fan mail. We get stacks of this stuff every night. What for? Nothing really. People just want to say they like the show. Guess it helps them feel closer to us. If they want to be closer, why don't they just visit the studio? I mean emotionally, Scout. Fans get to know us through the show, then they write to us. Well, mostly they write to Becky, but you get the idea. Here, I'll read you one. To whoever wrote episode 6. I hope you trip and fall on your pencil, bleed all over the floor, and die in agony. God damn. I would not advise allowing this person to get closer to you, emotionally or otherwise. Here's another one. Mr. Patterson, you've chewed up Miss Terry and crapped out a sorry excuse for a new season. If I ever have the misfortune to meet you in the street, I'll open you up and make you eat your own guts. Then maybe you'll know how you made us a fan trip. This isn't fan mail, it's hate mail. There are 14 envelopes here with the same handwriting. I calculate a 98% probability that they're all from one person. And they're all signed with the same thing. Showmaster66. Could it be some kind of nickname? Wait a minute. The tape was named SM66, wasn't it? Yeah, let's go. I'll remember things. It could be a shortened version of the same name. Whoever Showmaster66 is, they had access to the show and a vendetta. That must be who killed Blake. But what's their real identity? Is this the Legend 27 all over again? The Legend 27? Do you guys remember the Legend 27? Tully fits in too well, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Or it's gonna be like this, actually. Probably. And then... it's the phone. I'm Detective Rank B now. Damn, I'm leveling up quickly. That's odd. Blake's phone was left off the hook. The positioning suggests that he only had lifted the receiver when he was struck. Maybe he was trying to make a call, but the killer got to him. Well, on the recording, it said he was to stay away from the phone, so he was definitely trying to call someone. Hey there, gorgeous. Got time to talk? This really isn't the time or place for a chat. We're standing in a crime scene. A crime scene, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. And you don't want Detective Cross to find you in here. So what are you doing in here? Me? I was just, looking for my car keys. I get that. I lose those things all the time. Want me to help look? I can move this desk pretty easily. Wait a second. How about we just leave the desk and the body where it is? Right, yeah, whatever you say. Did you come in here for a reason? For the greatest reason of all, love. I wanted to get you alone for a while. There's something between us, don't you feel it? A few feet of That's just, it's just such a funny line. A few feet of concrete wouldn't be a bad start. I'm gonna say that next time someone tries to flirt with me. What makes you think there's something between us? Because I can't stop thinking about you. I was kind of hoping that maybe you feel the same. You got that detective to believe you're innocent. Maybe you can do the same for me. And then we can go and look. You're a good looking guy, but this is not the time. One of my best friends is dead. He's literally right there. You're right, I'm sorry. I guess I just got carried away. Hey, is Becky single? God, I hate straight men. So what do you do around here? Don't think I've seen you on the set. Oh, you know, whatever comes up. Keep my toes with me, and I go where they tell me to go. I hate this kind of straight man that thinks he owns the place. Didn't you say you were a carpenter earlier? If there's carpentry needs doing, sure. And if something needs screwing, I'll do that too. And if something needs nailing down, just call me. Who's that rap guy? MC something Hamper? Hamper? MC Hamper? Point is, I'm whatever you need me to be, except weekends, evenings, and every fourth Wednesday. That's when I do bodybuilding. You're gonna take a little nap? Okay, Moosey. According to I've been doing this for what, like 2.5 hours? They said the first one takes like an hour 30, so I think I'm almost done. I don't know. Mom taught me 3 things. Take care of your body, don't cuss, and don't listen to Pa. 'Cause he's goddamn drunk. Proud to say I've lived by those rules every day of my life, and when I have kids, I'm gonna teach them the same. Well, maybe not that last one. You must be pretty strong. Do you get in many fights? Who, me? What's that got to do with anything? Based on a visual assessment, you would be easily capable of killing someone if you wanted. Hey, what are you trying to say? What do you think of John? Could he be a killer? Nude ones back there? No way. Then again, when I was at school, a scrawny nerd knocked some other kid out with a chessboard. So yeah, if John had a weapon or something, I guess it's possible. What do you think about Becky? She's pretty. One hell of a temper, though. You don't want to get on her bad side, trust me. I come from a long line of mouthy broads. I'm used to it. You think that kind of anger might have been enough for Becky to kill Blake? I doubt it. My mom was always young, but she never killed anyway. To your knowledge. Though that would explain where Pa went. Your mother killed your father, sir. What do you make of Detective Cross? Ain't much like the detectives on TV, is he? What you really need is someone like them on, what's that show again? Murder something something, Miss Misty something mistletoe? Miss Terry, it's Murder Miss Terry. That's right, I bet they'd sort this whole mess right out. Say now that I mention it, you kind of look like one of the chicks on that show. Anyone ever tell you that? Yeah, I get that a lot. How come you got an ID with my face on it? Ain't that identity theft or something? This is your ID card. We found it at the break room. Shoot, I must have dropped it. I really gotta get new pockets for these overalls. How long have you worked here? Not long. Few weeks, I guess? Really? Bill said this ID card design is old, like a decade old. Somebody probably used his face. It's probably a fake ID. And they didn't realize that either he's lying or somebody who got found an ID and made a fake ID with the old design, not being aware that it was not used anymore. I don't know what to tell you. That's the one they gave me when I started here. Come on, baby, you know you can trust me. Okay, he's lying. This tape recording has an audio of Blake's death. Someone was trying to blackmail him. I need answers, Tully. Where were you at 4:30 p.m. today? I don't really keep track of time most days. I think I was working on the set. Do you have any proof? What do you think all these tools are for? I ain't here to build a dollhouse. We found these letters on Blake's desk. Have you ever written to the studio? It's kind of embarrassing, but I don't write much. Mostly stick to invoices and Christmas cards. And even then I make mistakes. One Christmas I accidentally sent bright red lingerie to the hardware store instead of my girl. It would have been fine, except she kept waking up on Christmas morning to an invoice for 14 feet of plywood, and she still hasn't paid. Okay, what about this name, Showmaster66? Do you recognize it? That's a name, sounds more like an exercise bike. I think Blake's killer dyed their hair as part of a disguise. Do you? Me? Dye my hair? Baby, I'm young. I'm virile. You see any grays up on my head? Well, no, but I didn't think so. You're only as old as you feel. That's what my gramps used to say. Although he died bungee jumping at 92, so take that with a grain of salt. You want your screwdriver back? Oh, that's where my screwdriver went. I thought I lost it. You did lose it, then we found it. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's cool. Consider it a gift. Thanks. What the hell is that? Some kind of fancy earplug? I got my own things. Okay. Now what? Oh, wait. Hold on. Can you tell me anything about this bottle? Where did you get this? This is Kohler brand hair dye. Trust me, Honor, you don't want that stuff anywhere near your head. Bill found it in Blake's office. Not a product you recommend I take it? You'd be better off using spray paint. I threw all that trash out years ago. And I have been very strict with our suppliers. I spent a long time explaining all the painful ways it could be inserted into their sales guy if they tried to flog me anymore. So someone else must have brought it in. This could belong to the killer. If you ask me, you'd have to be pretty psycho to use that stuff. But why would Why would a murderer need hair dye? A quick disguise, maybe? Uh-oh. What the hell was that? I think it was Becky. It sounded like she came from the set. Do you think she found another body? You better go check. Me? What? I would love to be there to back you up. But I should probably stay here. In case the killer tries to hide in the fridge. No, someone definitely isn't dead. How strange, this room doesn't seem to be finished. It's a TV set, Scout. This is where we film Murder Miss Terry. Becky, are you here? Get away from me, you freak. I said get away from me. It's Tully definitely like being like, hey baby. It's Tully trying his best to hit on her. What's going on? Ah! Don't sneak up on me like that, you idiot. Are you okay? Is someone else? Oh crap, he's coming this way. I'm getting out of here. If he asks, you didn't see me, got it? If who asks? Okay. It was either Tully or this guy. Becky, please, I want to read you something. Oh, hi, Honor. Say, did Becky come this way? No, I don't think so. Oh, dang it. Guess I'll wait here until she comes back. I can't believe it. I'm really here on the set. You know what? I don't know if it's just, like, coincidence or lighting, but, like, if you look at his hair, like, you can see tiny bits of blonde poking out. The real Honor would have told on her. What are you doing in here? Why did Becky scream like that? Oh, well, I guess I surprised her. I never realized TV studios were so dark. So you were just standing alone in the dark on an empty set? Not just any empty set. This is the actual set where Murder Miss Terry is filmed. Yeah, it was. You're a big fan of the show? Absolutely, Miss Terry. Becky is pretty much my idol. Don't get me wrong, I love your character too. Miss Terry and Detective Oates are the greatest TV detectives of all time. Thanks, John. It's just a shame it's all over. Over? You don't think they canceled the show, do you? How can we carry on without Blake? He was the one... how can we carry on without Blake? He was the one who brought us all together. It was his show as much as anyone else's. But you have to keep going. Think of it as a tribute to him, a memorial season. Wouldn't that be the best way to honor his work? Even if we wanted to, there'd be no Detective Oates. One of the last things Blake did was cancel my contract for next season. You're kidding. You can't have Terry without Oates. That's ridiculous. You think that's ridiculous? Wait till you hear about the talking poodle. As soon as I get home, I'm posting on Alt TV Miss Terry about this. There'll be angry letters, black faxes, riots. You really want Becky to like you, huh? She's so cool. I wish she'd talk to me. No matter what I say, she looks at me like I'm some nasty thing she stepped in. I don't understand. Becky's shown no signs of interest in you, but you keep trying. Because she's Miss freaking Terry. I might have no chance, but I've got to try. Even if she tells me to go to hell, at least she spoke to me. I can't decide if that's sweet or just creepy. You don't happen to know if she's into poetry, do you? I don't think so. Why? No reason. What do you think about Tully? He's such a jerk, all muscle and no brains, and the way he's always flirting with Becky makes me sick. If you're trying to find a murder around here, he's big enough to do it, and stupid enough not to hide it properly either. Why do women always go for meatheads like him when there are good guys like me just waiting to be given a chance? Gee, I don't know. Maybe if you respected them as people instead of acting like they owe you something, that'd be a good start. Oh, sure. And what would you know about it? Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. All this murder stuff's got me pretty tense. Can I show him the tampon again? Do you dye your hair, John? Well, I've thought about dyeing my hair some kind of wild color. Wouldn't that be crazy? Haha. Anyway, I decided not to. People might think that I'm some kind of pop star, and I don't want that kind of attention. Plus, my mom said it's really bad for your hair, so... Where'd you get that? I mean, I've seen a cassette recorder before. There's nothing special about that one. Quite the opposite. The recording quality was so bad that most of the audio was unintelligible. What? Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have... John? Shouldn't have said what? Shouldn't have what? Shouldn't have told you how much of a fan I am of the show. You're trying to sell me some cheap tape recorder just because you did play Detective Ouch. I've never been so insulted in my life. Hang on, this guy owns every Miss Terry collectible. He'll probably buy any old crap. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just wanted to know if you recognized it. Oh, well, okay then. Never seen it before in my life. Huh. Any of these letters look familiar to you? No, why would they? Just a wild guess. You sent fan mail before, right? I'll bet you know our address by heart. I've also memorized the studio phone and fax numbers and my 10-digit membership code for Miss Terry's Junior Investigations book. But I haven't sent any fan mail recently, and who signed these so-called letters anyway? You won't find my name at the bottom, that's for sure. True, they're signed by Showmaster66. That's a pretty cool handle, but I don't recognize it. So we found a stack of hate mail and an audio tape, both in the room where Blake was murdered. And analysis shows that both of these belong to the same person, Showmaster66. At the same time, the recording tells us Blake was killed because someone wanted me fired from the show. There's a 70% chance that the hate mail was sent by the same person who killed Blake. We're dealing with some kind of crazy fan, and you're big on the online forums. You must know something, John. I don't know what to tell you. Please, Don't worry, I think I already know who Showmaster66 really is. Do you? I have to choose? If anything, it's Becky. But it can't be Becky. I don't think it's Tully. It can't be Becky. Why do you think it's not Becky? The first part of the recording. He was talking to the killer. And he was like, "Who are you?" or something like that. He would have known who Becky was. Yeah. So what do you think I should say here then? don't know. It's you, isn't it? You're Showmaster 66. Alright, fine, you got me. Oh shit. Okay, sure. Alright, fine, you got me. It's mine. It's all mine. The tape recorder, the letters. You killed Blake. What did he ever do to you? No, I didn't kill anyone. You have to believe me. Ms. Rahi, what the hell do you think you're doing? Just in time, detective. I've identified the murderer of Blake Patterson. You're just not going to quit, are you? You know what? Fine. It's about time you learned this isn't as easy as you think. Who's the killer and what's your proof? This is it, the moment of truth. Just stay calm and think it through. You got this. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, this one half makes sense. This one doesn't make any sense. Because one, she said she hated the fucking action figure, and her hair is blonde. The hate mail was sent to Blake by someone calling themselves Showmaster 66, a pseudonym of John Redfern. That is not... Yes, I sent the letters, but only because they were ruining my show. He also planted this tape recorder at the scene of the crime. No, I mean, yes, I hid the tape recorder in there, but I was only trying to hear about the next season of Murder Mystery. It's definitely not him, but, like, he's a higher suspect now. He definitely didn't kill Blake. He looks like he doesn't look like he could kill anyone. No offense to him. I only wanted to find out what was going on behind the scenes. That's the only reason I'm here today, I swear. You believe me, right? You don't seriously think I killed anyone, do you? Death threats, trespassing, planting a surveillance device. You better come with me. I want to search that backpack you left in the break room. You mean you're going along with all this? What about Tully? He could have killed Blake. Or that security guy. I bet he's the murderer. Wait, let's not do anything crazy. Move it, now. What about me? You've done enough. Just keep back and let me handle this. Well, you're not doing anything. What if it was the detective? The detective is a fake detective. He's not really a detective. Really, detective, this isn't necessary. Will you just listen to me for a second? Don't I have rights? What's with all the noise? John was just about to open his backpack for me. What for? I guarantee all this nerd is carrying a bunch of toys and bubblegum cards. Maybe, but there have been some serious accusations made. I need to see inside that bag. Bubba, I don't. She'll see. Who? Miss Call? What's she got to do with this? Don't look at me. I've got no idea what he's babbling about. It's embarrassing and I'd really rather not. Fine, I'll open it for you. Wait, don't open that bag, detective. What the hell do you want? Honor, come get this floating rust bucket out of here. It's obviously malfunctioning. If this is the killer bag, it may be dangerous. I do not advise opening it without the proper precautions. Dangerous like what? A bomb? There's no bomb inside my bag. That's exactly what a mad bomber would say. Don't you dare open that bag while I'm here. I'm not qualified to handle bombs, damn it. I have to call it in. Needing the bomb, go on for a bag of toys. This is the new low. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am getting too old for this kind of work. New nickname unlocked. I could do a subsurface scan of the bag without opening. It's not 100% accurate, but it might help. You can do that, and it's safe? There's only a very small chance of accidental detonation. Statistically insignificant, really. This crazy tin can is gonna kill us all. Do the scan. Oh, Jesus. Hmm? Maybe. And then this. Hmm. There we go. Maybe it's an indecent toy or something. It's an award statue. What's embarrassing about an award? Unless it's a Becky fan club award or something like that. Good news, detective. There's no bomb inside the bag, although I am detecting a large metal solid metal object. Let me have a look. It's buried under all these sheets of paper. Looks like some kind of poetry. There's no need to... This one's called The Eternal Mystery, an ode to Becky Call. What? Ew. We'll come back to that. Let's see what this metal thing is first. It looks like a trophy. What's this doing here? Hey, that's not mine. Someone must put it in there. I'm being framed. I recognize that. It's a Starshine award. Why is John carrying a TV award around in his backpack? He must have stolen it from Blake's office, and look, it's got blood on it. Well, no wonder you didn't want us to look inside your backpack. I don't know how that got in there, I swear. I just didn't want everyone to see my poetry. I know it's not very good, but it was supposed to be just for Becky. But now you all think I'm some kind of weird loser. And a murderer. And a murderer. Don't forget murderer. Why would I kill one of the people responsible for my favorite TV show? I might not have liked some of the new episodes, but you guys are my heroes. Save it for the interrogation room. You're gonna wish you spent your money on retaining a good lawyer instead of a bunch of collectibles. John Redfern, I am arresting you for the murder of Blake Patterson. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can, and anything you say, it can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand these? Do you understand your rights as I've said them to you? But I'm innocent. Don't listen to him. He's just desperate. You saw all the evidence. This case is open and shut. You need to go home and take it easy. Get your head straight. It's been a long day for all of us. It's definitely not him. What a day. Babe, I'm just glad it's over. I can hear a cold glass of Chardonnay calling. But it's not over, is it? Not for me. What are you on about? You caught the bad guy? Or did you not notice Detective Cross frog marching him out of here? Yeah, but Blake's still gone. It was because of me. Don't be daft, you didn't kill him. But John wanted Blake to fire me. Not Becky. Not you. Me. If I wasn't on the show, Blake might still be alive. Forget the glass. I'm sensing this is more of a bottle of Chardonnay situation. Maybe two. You're right. I probably just need some time to relax and process everything. Absolutely. You need some downtime, babe. How about we hit the town? My treat. I know this great drag place just around the corner. Can we just hang at my place instead? I don't know if I want to deal with other people right now. No problem. I've still got some stuff to pack up, so I'll meet you out in the parking lot. In 10? Reminder, we still haven't found your car keys, Armor. Damn, I forgot about that. Casey, can we make it 20? Sure, I've been stuck here for hours already. What's another 20 minutes? Okay, where the fuck would car keys be? Oh, we haven't investigated the set yet. Notice how he lost his doll? Maybe that's how he didn't notice the weapon going in his backpack? Yeah. Maybe you dropped your keys in here. Shall I scan the room for them? It's worth a try. You do know what keys actually look like now, right? Only one way to find out. Yeah, this would be so much better if it was a point and click game. Like for this part. Okay. 3 and 5. 2, 2, 4. That goes to 2. And also the 2, 2, 3 like that. So then this one would have to be 2. And then the 3 goes there. And then the 3 here. This is definitely her. Yep, is definitely her key. A? No A yet. Okay. Hey, you actually found them. I did? I did! As Bogey once said, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Bogey? Yeah, Humphrey Bogart. Don't tell me you don't know Casablanca. Casablanca, the largest city in Morocco. No, not the place. The movie. It's a classic. I don't think I've ever watched a movie before. You'll love it. As soon as we get out of here, we're watching it together. Oh, I can't investigate anymore? Boo. Why is Becky here? Oh, hey, Honor. John will be down at the station with Detective Cross by now. I wonder how the interrogation's going. I was on to him from the start. As soon as I came back into the break room, I was like, he's the murderer. But no one wanted to listen to me. Seriously, Honor, sometimes it's exhausting being right all the time. Yeah, it must be awful. It's so unfair. Everyone knows the show is ruined now that Blake's gone, so I'll probably never get my Starshine award. And I missed my party. This day has been a total disaster. I just want it to be over. You know, we're free to leave, right? I bet you could still make that party. I could, but I've already missed the paparazzi opening window. It'd just be a waste of time. I thought you went to these parties to meet people, not just to get photographed. You think getting anywhere in Hollywood is about networking? It's all about the column inches, Honor. You go to a party, get snapshot-looking glam on the way in, then get snapped again on the way out. Not making sure not to look too sloppy, of course. Get a snap the next day with a giant coffee and a huge sunglasses, and you've got a double-page spread in celeb life. Or you could just marry some rich guy and step all over the people who spent years walking towards their dream. But you'd know about that more than me. Why are you so obsessed with getting a Starshine award? You know you're a good actress. You don't need an award to prove it. That award was my dream. I wanted to win Best Actress since I was a little girl, and I'm not gonna give up now. Don't you think it's a little unhealthy to focus on it like you do? It's healthy to have goals, Honor. I know I'm a good actress, but I want everyone else to know. I want to be able to shove that award in their faces and say, see, I've made it. Yep, sounds totally healthy to me. What am I meant to be showing her? Hey, is that a Starshine award? Let me see that. probably fake. Oh, it's just for best new show. Forget it. I thought John was a fan. Why was he sending hate mail? Seems like he didn't like the way the show was going. Wanted different writers, I guess. Why do all these freaks think we owe them something? Don't they realize they're watching our show? Shouldn't you give that to Blazer? Hey, watch it. One slip and I'll end up a brunette. Oh god, I don't want to see that thing ever again. Really, but it's a tiny version of you. I'll admit, I am pretty cute in miniature. Okay. Look, I found my car keys. What do you want, a medal? No, it's just I've been looking for them all day, and this was the whole thing. And then Scout was trying to help, and... You know what? Never mind. Doesn't matter. You're so weird. We worked through a lot of great episodes in here, and Blake was always ready to talk if I needed something. But now, I know it's the same room, but it feels so different. Understandable. Many things have been moved. I detect 4,913 differences in object position and orientation since my last scan. Cross must have had a team in here to collect any last pieces of evidence. At least they've finally taken Blake away. He deserves some peace. What is this? Whoops. You missed the fact that we showed Becky her, the Starshine Award that was used to murder Blake, and she freaked out, and then she was like, "Oh, it's just for another. It was another award." And then we showed her the doll. She freaked out again. And then we told her we found our car keys and she didn't care. And then now we went back to Blake's office and Honor was like, we made so many good memories in here. And then Scout did another scan and apparently a bunch of stuff was moved, and now we're looking for that. And yes, I did show her the hair dye and she freaked out and told me not to get it close to her. She also called me an idiot at least once. Probably more than one. Yeah, that's why I said at least once. Oh yeah, I'm a star detective now. Best detective in the world. It's a Polaroid. Cross must have missed it when he took the rest of the evidence. Wait a second. Didn't Blake mention photographs on that audio tape? They were using them to blackmail him. The photograph seems to show two people engaged in some form of wrestling. Oh god, they're not wrestling, they're... I'll explain later. So who are the two people in the picture? Obviously that's Blake, so I guess that's his... Wait a second, that's not his wife. No wonder he didn't take these... Ew. Oh, I just realized what they were doing. No wonder he didn't want these pictures to get out. A scandal like this could have ruined him. There's something written on the other side. Get rid of Honor Mizrahi or this goes public. That confirms it. Blake was blackmailed into firing me. Detective Cross can add that to the list of charges against John. I just don't get why he hated me so badly. According to his letters, he was upset about recent episodes of the show. True, but he was so excited to meet me and Becky. He didn't seem to hate me at all. It's because it wasn't him. It just doesn't make sense. Honor, wait, I just ran a comparison on the writing from the back of the photograph. It doesn't match the handwriting on John's letters. You're saying he could be innocent? I don't think I'm qualified to make that judgment, but I don't believe he took this photograph. And if he wasn't the one blackmailing Blake, he may not be the killer after all. No shit. We have to take this to Detective Cross. Blake's murderer is still out there. Oh, Detective Cross is going to be pissed because he's going to be like, bitch, you showed me this other thing and I believed you, and now you're saying that it's not him? Like, God, get your shit straight. There you are. I can't wait to pour the drinks, put on some music and relax. Maybe we can still salvage what's been, let's face it, a bloody awful day. About that, can't wait. You're flaking on me? Sorry, I need to talk to Detective Cross. I found something and I think John is innocent after all. Don't worry about him, he'll be fine in jail cell for one night. It'll just remind him of his basement. I'm being serious, Casey, I feel terrible. I convinced Cross to arrest him. Now he's out there on his own, probably handcuffed to a table. How would you like it? You're really gonna ask the gay man how he would like that? Anyways, not exactly my scene, but someone says I should be less picky. Sorry, I don't mean to be such an arse. It's just, I've barely seen you outside work lately. I miss our catch-up. I know, divorce isn't as simple as they make it seem on TV. There's always something to sign, always some lawyer to talk to. Whatever does he feel about, yeah. How about tomorrow? We can do the whole drinks and music thing, maybe catch a movie. And would you believe Scout's never seen Casablanca? Play it again, Scout. I'm sorry, Casey. I lack the equipment. No, I didn't mean... You know what? Don't worry about it. You two had better go free your little lost boy. If he is innocent, he needs someone like you on his side to show him the way back to Neverland. I'm sure you don't mind me canceling tonight. It's fine. It's just the downside of being friends with someone who's nice, I suppose. Hey, I balance you out. I'm the yin to your yang, the sunny to your Cher. Are you trying to imply that Cher isn't the nice one? Careful. Or there might be another murder on the cards today. Huh. What about you? What are you going to do now? I'm booked to work a photo shoot tomorrow afternoon. Miss Murder Terry might be on summer break but this guy here sure as hell isn't. You're in demand. My acting coach always used to say book all the jobs you can, but because one day there won't be any. Oh, sorry babe, I didn't mean to. Don't sweat it. I'm happy for you, really. At least things are going well for one of us, right? I wonder if they'll cancel the show now that Blake's gone. I'm not sure. He was the creator. I can't imagine Murder Mystery without him. But it was doing well in the ratings, and it's making a lot of money for the studio. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept a way to keep it going. I just know. I just don't know if I could handle another year of Becky without you around. No, you could probably get your job back. Blake only fired you because you were being blackmailed. Maybe, but it doesn't feel like the show's now. It doesn't feel like now's the time to ask. Oh, sorry. I know Blake's not even in the ground yet, but you could probably reverse the last. Could you possibly really? Why can't I speak? Oh, sorry, I know Blake's not even in the ground yet, but could you possibly reverse the last decision he made? Thanks. Yeah, that'd be cold, even for you. Hey, I'm not cold, I just take a while to warm up. But I'm room temperature at least. Blake worked so hard to get that award, then it gets used to... Well, it's kind of ironic, don't you think? Why is everyone getting on poor Alanis about that? Who cares about what the dictionary definition of ironic is? Dictionaries are pendants for... and... are for pendants and mouth breathers. Sorry, you were saying? Didn't you win one of these awards for hair and makeup a couple years back? I did indeed, and if you could bring that up again next time we're in conversation with a handsome single man, I'd appreciate it. Take a look at these photos. Oh God, is that Blake? They're naked. And why in God's name are you carrying that around with you? We found it in Blake's office and there's more. Please tell me you're about to pull out a sex tape. No, just look at the photos again. Fine, I'm sending you the bill for my therapist. That doesn't look like Blake's wife, because it's not. This is how Blake was getting blackmailed. Bloody hell. Still, it's not a surprise he was up to no good. What powerful man in this town isn't? They forced him to fire me, and when he tried to call the police, they killed him. I can't believe John was capable of that. He seems so harmless. That's where it gets interesting. Scout says this isn't John's handwriting. The blackmail was nothing to do with him. And that's why you're going? To show this to Cross? Yeah, you're right. This is important. Go on then. Stop hanging around here and rescue the poor sod. Narrow the suspect to someone that doesn't like her? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of makes sense that it could be the husband, weirdly enough, or the ex-husband, but I don't know. It's been years since I was in here. See that gum on the wall behind the desk? I stuck that there 15 years ago. You spent time in the police station? Not in the way you're thinking. My dad used to work here. Oh, that could be to our advantage. Having an ally in the police could... Dad passed away, Scout, a long time ago. We're on our own here. Speaking of which, John's probably alone in the interview room with Cross right now. Keep quiet, we might be able to hear what's going on. I'm telling you I wasn't there. You think you're tough, Redfern, but I'm gonna get you to crack. Even if it takes all night. Honor, Detective Cross is going to crack John. We have to stop him. Shh, he'll hear us. Hi, Detective. You? What are you doing here? I found new evidence. It's handed in the front desk at the front desk, okay? I'll get it to you in the morning. But maybe you haven't noticed, but I'm busy right now. If you want to talk, come back tomorrow. Now, if you'll excuse me. Damn it, he's locked the door. Hey, open up. You got the wrong guy in there. If Cross won't do his job, we'll just have to do it for him. Impersonating a police officer is an offense. Well, yeah. He's not technically an officer, but... Anyways. All the case evidence is behind the front desk, right? Let's take a closer look. We must have missed something. Behind the desk, what if someone sees us? Let me worry about that. Can you try scanning the murder weapon again? I can conduct a micro-level scan, but it'll take some time. Oh my goodness gracious. Big boy. Sure. Hmm. Okay, this, and then, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe this, though. I don't know. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. Something like that. There. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. I guess it doesn't have to be perfect like that, but 1, 2. Try it here, maybe. Something like that. I don't know. 1, 1, 1. 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, or maybe this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is that saying it's done? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because this is 6. Or 7, I mean. That works. So 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay, that's done. 4, 2. Okay. 5, 4. Okay. Yahoo! A fingerprint. Detective rank Ash, heck yeah. I'm a better detective than the other guy, than Cross. What'd you find? There are faint marks on the word statue. They're oval shaped with quite intricate patterns. You mean fingerprints? Oh, of course. I'll update my imaging database. If we find a match for those prints, we'll know who held the murder weapon. But how do we find a match? We don't have any fingerprint records to compare against. The police have a database. It would only have the prints of people who've been arrested before, but it might be worth a try. Good idea. Do you have access to this database? I don't have the password if that's what you mean. Can't you network with it or something? That's not how networking works, Honor. Besides, I don't have any communications hardware, so that's odd. Seems I do have a communications port, but the relevant subroutines are damaged. Can you fix them? I can try. Attempting data recovery. Wait, Scout? What's happening? He broke himself. Or maybe not. Oh, hello. Jenna? Boot sequence looks good. How's your memory clock? Stable at 150 megahertz. I'm reading an average efficiency of 1.6% since yesterday. Damn it. Did I do something wrong? No, but I bet Tom that overclock wouldn't be stable. Guess I'm buying lunch today. We've got to get him ready for another test. They're going to be here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes? I only just started basic diagnostics. There's nothing we can do. If the administrators want to refocus R&D, then screw the administrators. They can't just change the parameters like this. Sorry, Scout. Looks like you're in for a long day. I'm gonna say it's Gina, because it's not two N's. You're back. Thank God. I thought I lost you. What happened? There was unexpected payload inside the... In English? I remembered something. There was a bright room. People were arguing. What were they arguing about? Something about a test. She was angry. Who was angry? I don't know. I wish I could remember more. Do you think there might be some other memories you haven't found yet? It's possible, but I have no way of knowing where they are or what might trigger them. If there's more to uncover, we'll find it together. I promise to help you, and I mean it. Thank you, Honor. So glad I found you. In the meantime, how about that communications code? Can you access the police computer? Yes, I think I have restored that functionality. Give me a moment to make a connection. That's Kagalan. He lost his name. It happens sometimes. No? Oh, I see. Well, this is annoying. I hate timed puzzles. Oh, come on. Bite my shiny metal ass. I found a match for the fingerprint. Well, don't keep me waiting, Scout. Who is it? A man called Frank Pritchell. That's your husband. No, it's not. It's your husband's name is Ryan. Never mind. Who? 34 years old. Prior arrest for assault, extortion, although all charges were dropped. There is a photograph attached to the file. You may want to see this. He looks familiar, but something's not quite. Oh my god, it's Tully. I almost didn't recognize him with red hair. That explains the bottle of hair dye. He must have had it in case he needed a quick disguise. He threw on a pair of overalls and made up a story about working on set. Even the whole stupid thing was probably just an act, and he was there to blackmail Blake. Which did not go according to plan. As we heard on the tape, Blake threatened to call the police, so Frank grabbed the closest thing to hand, one of the awards from behind Blake's desk. But now, we know who you are, Frank, and we're coming for you. I still don't think it's him. Man, do I need a coffee. You're still here? Don't you have someplace else to be? You just aren't going to leave me alone, are you? We found evidence that I told you, put it on the front desk. I'll get it to it tomorrow. But you need to see this now. What could possibly be that important? I didn't want to believe it either, but I was wrong. We found fingerprints on the murder weapon. Fingerprints? They match a police file on a man called Frank Pritchell, better known to us as Tully. He was disguised, but it's him. How did you lift the prints? The lab told me they didn't have a slot for ours. Scout did a micro-level scan of the award. Once I had an image of you hacked into the police computer, I should have you both arrested. For solving your case, get your priorities straight, Detective. Frank Pritchell killed Blake, and he's still out there somewhere. Wait a second, where are you going? We've got Pritchell's address on file. I've got to collar the guy before he leaves town. If he gets away now, the chief is gonna bust me down to traffic. What about us? We found absolutely not. You stay here, and I mean it this time. Don't move until I get back. I assume we'll be ignoring his instructions as usual. You catch on pretty quick, Scout. Did you have to rev your engine? The detective left the station in a hurry, but flashing lights and a screaming siren are hard to follow. As I drove, my mind turned over the day's events. Blake's death, Scout's appearance, John's arrest, Frank's guilt. It seemed like the whole world was turning inside out, a dizzying whirlwind, with me at the center. Up ahead, I saw Cross pull up to the curb outside an apartment block, Frank's place. There was a crowd of people gathered outside. A yellow carton fluttered in the breeze. Something wasn't right. Frank Pritchell was dead. They said it was suicide. A note in his apartment said he hadn't mean to kill Blake. Things got out of hand. He couldn't live with himself. The usual stuff. It tied up everything neatly enough for the police case closed, but it wasn't enough, not for me. I wanted answers. I wanted to know why I was involved. And then I wanted to find out. Then I wanted out, to run away, regroup, and salvage whatever was left of my life. Damn. Little did I know, the universe had a different plan for me. Case closed. ... Question mark? Wow. Well, it was him. I guess it was him. That's crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. This shouldn't be hard. It's definitely not gonna be that. So then this is gonna be here. Maybe he was murdered. He was murdered, and then whoever murdered him left a suicide note, a quote-unquote suicide note, is what it's going to become. Well, that escalated quickly. I think it's gonna maybe something like that based on, and then that, remove that. 4 here, 2 down here, 1. This is gonna come over because there's a 2 there. It could have been Frank that killed the guy, but if it was, he was hired by someone. Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I think as well. What is that? A police badge. Okay. I wonder if Scout was like supposed to be like a bot for the police. Is that what this game is leading to? So 3 is probably here. It just makes sense because like this is, I don't know. And then this could be like that. That's probably gonna be like that. 6, and then maybe, or I don't know, maybe 13. If this is over here, then it's probably gonna be that. This is gonna go here. Or no, that's gonna go like that, and then that doesn't exist anymore. And that. That, and then that. Two, 1, 4, 1. No? Oh, 2, 4. Yeah. 6, 4, 2. 3, 1, 4, 2. He wouldn't have flirted with me if it wasn't the case. Yeah. I don't know, he might have. Maybe he was just crazy. I feel like he's too much of a meathead to kill someone on his own. Three. Either he was hired by someone, or he's being framed. A donut. I want donuts. Donuts sound great. One and 7? Oh. Something like that. Maybe here, and then there, and then that, I guess, and then this, That's gonna go like that. This is going to go like that. And there's a 3 and a 2. And then 4 is going to go like that. 5. Wait, where are we? This is gonna move over 1. I think. This has to go, that one goes, maybe. And then, wait a minute. You ate donuts today? Nice. I want donuts. Can you bring me some? Bring me some donuts. Hold on. So 5. There's gonna be there has to be one there. 3, 4. Okay. 3, 6. 3, 3. Let me yeah, perfect. You do that. I'll be waiting. Why aren't they here yet? Faster. I don't know where. Patience, young one. Okay, sure. What goes something? We need stuff over here. Maybe that's the 5. There we go. What the hell is that? Oh, pen pot, sure. I'm gonna go with that right now. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe this is gonna be like this, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then and then this is probably going to be the 10, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 4, 3 here, 2, and then 7 there, and then 2, 5, 5. I feel like the 2 is definitely right, I think. What is this? Another apple? These are like bite marks, I don't know. If you had a way to contact Kagalan, you would order some? Well, technically you can. I don't know if he'll reply though. I don't know. That's a you're calling that a fact machine? Sure, okay, whatever. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know where that goes. Okay. How does this 10 fit in? I guess like that. These are puzzles that I guess give, like, when you solve them, they give you more lore, I think. They're called scout memories or something like that. So I think you can like solve them if you want, and you can unlock more memories for him. Is my guess. Egg. That's not an egg. That's a lighter. And then that's probably going to be like that. Well, yeah. 11, 11, 11, like that. And then same probably for here. And then that's going to connect there like so. That's going to be like that. gonna do that. Whenever you finish a puzzle in the quest, it says something got added to Scout's memories. Also, I wonder what would have happened if you chose Tully when you chose the stuff. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe after I finish the full thing, we can, because I think there's a chapter selection. I'll probably go back and see if I can do anything else. Maybe here. Because of that. I'm trying to see how I can fill out these. It's not going to be like that. Maybe like that. And then, I don't know, going up like a... Yeah, I would definitely like to see like what would have happened if I changed like a few things. Maybe here. So, well then that's gonna have to be like that, I think. And then this one can go like that. Okay, and then like that. Oh, okay. That was a complete guess, but sure. You have a suspicion that you still would have arrested John? Probably. I don't know. This one's gonna be hard. Where do I start? Okay. So and then 4 here, 4 here, 3 here, 2 there, 3, and 4. And then 7, 5. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but kind of just guessing. 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 7. Another 7. There's a 4 here, so that's gonna go like that. I guess these go up. It's probably gonna be the 5. That's gonna be the 4. And then there's a 2 in here somewhere. Maybe right in the middle there. And then a 3. Where would this 5 come in? Maybe there? And then there's a 3, 3, 3, like that. I don't know about the 1. Just something like that. That'll be the 1 probably. And then this is going to be a 2, this is going to be a 3, and then maybe that, or maybe that, I don't know. 1's gonna go there, and then... There we go. Fast food carton. And then we got the last one. I don't know. Maybe that. Probably that, maybe? I don't know. Well, yeah, it's gonna have to be that. No, it doesn't have to be. Okay. I don't know. If that's all the, like, the singles, maybe? Because there's all 1s going up there. Do. Maybe that. A gun or a baton, like the thing. Yeah. Do you have the code? Do you have the new Monster Hunter game? Because I have a code for some in-game items, and I don't have the game. I do not have the game. Good morning, Gina. What will we be working on today? More image acquisition? Actually, I wanted to try something a little different. First, imagine you're in a house. Switching reasoning to hypothetical mode. The temperature outside the house is 60 degrees. The temperature inside is 1000 degrees. Why do you think that is? The most likely cause is a fire. Morning, champ. How's it going? We're trying some logical reasoning. Burning building scenario. Sounds like a hot topic. Something he can really get fired up about. Yes, the building is on fire. That sense of humor subroutine still needs a few tweaks, huh? The code's fine. Your material, on the other hand... Okay, Scout, there's a door inside the house. You notice the frame is crooked, and the door is stuck. Most likely cause incorrect installation. Maybe, but you're missing the wider context. The house is on fire. I don't understand. The two facts are unrelated. They might seem unconnected, but there is an overlap you haven't spotted yet. Look at them together. The building is on fire, the door frame is crooked. Together, they might suggest the fire caused the wall to shift? Good, which means... the building is losing structural integrity. It's in danger of collapse. Bingo. You'll save lives one day, champ. Mark my words. Can I solve these? Why do I... oh, because they're... okay, we'll do that next time. Okay, well, I feel like that game was pretty enjoyable. But yeah, there's 4 cases, so four different portions of this. I don't know. Hold on, why do I have a... Oh, weird. It says I have a Discord notification, but I don't see where. Oh, there it is. Okay. But yes, I will play this again sometime at some point. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know. Let me... Where is... I think she's still sleeping. So with that, I think I'm just going to end the stream. I hope you guys had fun watching. I definitely enjoyed the story. I hope we get, well, we'll probably get more of the story next time and see who actually murdered. Watch it actually be Becky. I don't think it's Becky, but could you imagine? Alright. I will see you guys. Actually, is anyone live? I don't think anyone's live that I want to raid. That I can raid, at least. It physically can't be Becky in my eyes, but you never know. Yeah, no one's live, so I'm just gonna end stream there. And I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.